Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record weekly review special for week 24 of competition. This week I brought in 1,805 points, which is just 7 points shy of last week's record, which actually is pretty good considering what I was expecting. I did raise my virtual best to 2,390 points, up 78 points from last week's total, and also approaching that quarter century mark of the 10,000 anyway. And in that, starting to feel somewhat accomplished. We've got a long ways to go, though. Looking at each of the 10 games individually, Football Manager 2018 saw my total raise to 181 this week after a pretty solid performance in the past episode. And in Stellaris, I finally added a planet, bringing my total up to 72 now. Still quite a bit off my first playthrough, but in pretty good shape. And in Minecraft, I saw the end of an era. For the first time, I have retired one of my 10 games. So I had a double episode for Minecraft, the speedrun this week, ending at 350, which was the same as my previous record. So in 2 attempts, I got to the same point. I could not get any further, unfortunately. What replaced it was State of Decay 2, which just came out this week. So new game replacing an old game. Didn't have the viewers, wasn't making the progress that I was hoping for. And though I felt confident that I could eventually get that figured out in the time frame to win the game and get what would have been my highest point total of any game, despite the point total, I was going based off of viewership and age. So the sandbox game that found a replacement ended up being Minecraft. So that replacement, State of Decay 2, like I said, just launched. I had a double episode special this week on the same day that Minecraft, so there's 4 episodes in total. Is now going to be the new regular. So from this point on, the point total will be related to State of Decay 2, though that virtual best score of 350 will remain on the board, just kind of with that special note. Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2017 saw the season end with a new record, 265 points, and now that I'm really starting to climb through the ranks in Draft Day Sports College Basketball, 23 divisions. I'm up about 5 divisions now. So with that, I'm starting to see that points total eclipse more regularly. But I will be having a bit of a rebuilding season as I'm losing quite a few seniors. Crusader Kings 2, point total, yet again at 93 points as my character is still alive. 7 Days to Die, for just the 3rd time since the beginning of the series. I experienced a death completely my own fault. Felt really stupid afterward, but I did survive 2 nights with that one death. So I had been alive for quite a while on that life. So it was sad to see that streak end. But I did raise my total to 315 points, just about halfway to my points cap for this playthrough based on difficulty level. Motorsport Manager. This was the reason for the drop in score. Last week's total was 265, and that was the end of Season 4, where things were really starting to establish themselves and look pretty solid. The new season started off well, just 1 race in, 28 points. In Europa Universalis 4, added 5 more points to the total, back in scoring ways after a little setback the previous week. But I'm seeing myself cemented into that top 10. Possibly, but as I raise a couple positions in that point total is going to raise quite quickly. For now, it's slow. And in Factorio, that speedrun, the only speedrun I have left now, I'm at 225 points, adding 1 more segment this week. And then in Pro Cycling Manager 2017, for the 2nd time this season, I saw myself score some points. It was only a few, but I am adding those points, and I'm getting quite close to last season's total of 46. And I've got a long ways to go on this season yet, so I should see that total raise quite a bit before the end of the year. Once again, that overall, 1,805, that best round, just 7 points short of it. And that virtual best closing in on 2,500 with 2,390 this week. Well, that does it for this week's review special. Tune in next week throughout the course of 10 games, especially tuning into the new game, State of Decay 2, which is pretty exciting, and I really enjoyed it through that first couple of episodes. All right, well, that does it for now. Check you later.